Hello RC fans and friends. This is the field. Not all of it's mine. This portion out here is, and there's parts over there, and this part, which I really use as a extended rollout when landing north and south. This is the south, north, west. It's the afternoon. I picked this lot to have a nice romantic sunset place. That story sure turned out differently. The house is not in very good shape after me not being able to maintain it for the last 4 years. Things were uncertain. Things might be a little bit more certain now. I plan to stay here as long as possible. I built it as my retirement house. I designed it as my retirement house. The big room up there is where the main RC workshop is. The roof is leaking. I kind of believe it might be from that satellite antenna that was added. And they also ran some wire up there, but the roof is 20-something years old. These are pear trees. I gotta get the growth down under them. I just couldn't do much. And my tractor burning up stopped me from mowing the field in the middle of last year and mowing my yard. Fortunately, the neighbors took care of it. This is a mostly level 120 foot by 60 foot space, official size for a tennis court with doubles lanes. My right knee's so gone that I seriously doubt that I'll ever be able to play tennis again. But what I do intend to do is get somebody out here to till it and level it, and I'll probably keep it killed so I can have it as a dirt strip for the little UMX planes, for quadcopters, etc. Actually had run water pipe down to that end somewhere to be able to put in a sprinkler system for it. So might have to try to find that. I've got a post, a PSP test stand post. It was powder coated. Fire department was out here one day and banged it, so it's a little bent. I have it in a sleeve. It was designed to be just put in concrete, but I have a sleeve. Might be able to take it up and get that somewhat out of the way. It's got like 12 inches of 4-inch pipe sticking up from the ground. I may cut it shorter, but anyway, I can reduce a hazard for flying off of here, because for right now, till the field gets dry enough to mow, and we've had a ton of rain, we always do during the winter, sometimes as many as 6 to 10 floods. I know we've had at least 2 or 3 already. Might be it for the year, but it usually takes until March for it to dry out, and then if I don't get it cut within a couple of weeks with a smaller mower, it gets to where it has to be bush hogged. When I have it mowed, the neighbors let me mow the whole thing. I have it mowed not all the way to the bend down there. It's 1,000 feet, and I normally mow it close, 100 feet, and then I normally mow from where I would have pylons 2 and 3 to a good 100 feet past the takeoff area. I mow it low as well. I had great Bermuda on it, but it got so high that the Bermuda's mostly gone. Now I probably had this focused on the sun. So I see somebody at the house. I saw movement. I gotta get up to the house because I know I saw a person, Scott, walking to his mailbox. So there's my trailer, my truck. Truck's had garbage in it for a couple of years. I'm finally getting rid of it. Burned out mower. Cars are in bad shape. One of them sat under a tree. But anyway, they're old. I like to keep things running though. I don't like $1,000 car payments when I don't have to have them. Hey Scott! And my neighbor Scott has a pool. Cliff has a pool. Around there, they have a pool. They have a pool. This brush over here has got to get cut down. That's partially on my property, but it's got to get cleaned up. All this stuff's got to get cleaned up. So that's a little talking tour of the place. One thing that might not be obvious is that from the level of this down to the field is a good 6 to 8 foot drop. And when I came in landing, I misjudged the edge there by about 6 to 10 inches. I came in tighter than I should have, is what I did. I was just trying to make sure I got down, but I had all this runoff anyway, or run out. So the deck is one thing that I'll be getting worked on. Probably replace it completely, temporarily. Probably just clean it and make sure it's people worthy again. Because I want to have some parties. We'll have a party in 2024. I'm looking at the 2nd, 3rd, or 4th weekend in June. I think the last one is too close to July the 4th. I will not fly before the sun gets below the trees. It's too, in the winter it's too hard to fly on the field unless I'm down flying pylon. And when you're down flying pylon, the trees block the sun, but in the winter without the leaves doesn't block it that well. So a lot of times I just flew relatively slow Club 40 planes, like Club 40 bronze class or sport planes, Twist 3D. My garage is a major mess. So things are coming in and not going out. For the last year plus before I got sick. This was very busy. Work. And quite honestly, the Amazon business had me hopping every single day, and we shipped many jars of fillers.